Welcome back to Career in Ruins in the Field, where we're here in the Purbeck Hills looking for evidence of a possible late Iron Age or Romano-British settlement. It's our second day and we're finally going to get some digging done.
What we're doing here is just taking off this topsoil, and we're just removing it by hand, but using these big tools. We're not using any what you call classic archaeological tools in terms of trowels and so on. We're just taking off the topsoil. The reason we're doing that is because the archaeologists cut down into the subsoil, which doesn't get turned over by the plough. All this brown, this very, very dark brown earth has been turned over for hundreds of years by the plough. So there may be a few artefacts in there, a bit of pottery, maybe some nails or something if we're lucky. But essentially there's no archaeological features preserved in it because it's always been cultivated. So we need to take off this topsoil layer, get down then into the subsoil and see then the features which are then cut down into that which have been undisturbed by the plough.
What you got there, Harry?
Lovely bit of rim. Oh, beautiful. Late Iron Age, black burnishware, some form of vessel. That's really, really, really nice. Oh, baby.
Samian.
Yeah, so that's what initially caught my eye.
Oh.
Which, to be fair, is pretty cool. But then, it looks like we've got some Samian, which is decorated.
So Samian ware is high. That's high-end goods, right?
Yeah, that's really nice. That's high-end Roman.
That's beautiful. What's the decoration?
It's just striations on there, so circular. That's stunning.
That's beautiful.
I reckon. Look at that. I reckon it's got a stamp on there. Look at, we've got a diamond and then a square next to it, and then we've got this go around this curve.
We need to get that cleaned up.
Having found such a special item, we decided to clean it up and send some photos over to our ceramics specialist. They responded stating that the item would have originated from central Gaul, or what is now modern-day France, and it was a characteristic bowl known as Dragendorf 37. Using this information, 3D artist Rich Potter has been able to reproduce what the pot may have looked like in its prime.
How's it going? Alright, we've just taken a couple of working shots of this spread of ceramic. It feels, so it feels like a collapse of something, so it's all very much in situ, I think. So we're going to record this as a single find, essentially, within the mixed layer it's within. And then I think we'll leave that in situ for the time being and work the trench down to see what this is sitting on top of and see if there's any contextual information we can find. Because so far the fill is quite mixed and quite full of bits and bobs.
We spent much of the first day excavating mixed soils, and we suspect this is associated with a process known as biotubation, which is effectively the disturbance of soils caused by living organisms such as worms and moles. This makes it increasingly hard to identify cuts and other archaeological features within the substrata. However, we do suspect that this pot is an intrusive inclusion as part of a deliberate cut or deposit. As we came to the end of our first day of excavations, however, we managed to get to the bottom of these mixed soils and some archaeological features started to emerge.
Heavily fired clay, isn't it?
This deposit of fire clay appeared to be associated with a stone structure, as well as some really interesting finds. However, we'd have to wait until the next day to find out what was going on.